This is Christmas Day, 25th of December 2012, and we're up here on the river Reelin, a tributary to the River Finn. And I was just watching a little bit of movement there just at the lower end of that pool there. The water's sparkling clean. It's a mild Christmas day, so we're going to take a run right up to the main reelin into those blue stack mountains there. Those there, all the little spawning beds, all the way up. In the wilds of Donegal, this is what you call the Gaeltacht area, where people just speak Irish. Well, I think Irish wouldn't be their first language, if you know what I mean. Look at the old buildings. Probably people that went to live there, maybe a family of maybe 14 or so years ago. And they all migrated to America and places like that, Australia, and this is probably where they all came from, here in the middle of Ireland. There's a little place back just behind us, and there's a man living in it, and it just looks like this. Similar. I didn't want to just take a film of it because, well, I might do on the way back. I thought it might have been intruding. I had a few Americans up here one time, but what, 4 years ago, and they were looking for their roots. Well, I brought them here and they really broke down and cried. I actually felt sorry for them, you know. But anyway, that's the way it affected them. I'm just hoping I get out of here. For Christmas Day, it was pretty bleak earlier on there with the rain, but as long as there's no snow or ice. And all these little houses I've come across today, there's no fire, no smoke coming out of the chimney pots. So I'm just wondering, where do they all go on a Christmas Day? I suppose you just follow the house where there's smoke and probably find about 3 dozen families in it. Who knows? Very, very bleak. Oh fuck. Well, further up the rail now, I was actually speaking to that little man up there in the car that I came across. His name's John McGinley, he says, and he was saying that there used to be 2 old men, or did they say 2 men, and their sister lived in a house just up around the corner there, but they're all dead now. He also said between where that stream runs out of the mountain and just over the other side of that forest, he says there's a little lake, and that's more or less the end of the line for this river. But it's getting late in the evening here on Christmas Day. Only tracks there is not early. So we're not going to spend too long at the one place. Sort of left it a little bit late today to go out. I'll go up there and turn. I don't want to go too far, just in case. That gate's locked, so we'll not venture any further. So that tributary there just takes you right up in the mountain, and obviously to the lake that John McGinley was actually talking about there. Go down to the bottom. I know fish go down that main line there because I've seen them before spawning there. So we'll just save the space and move on down. And just a little bit of useless information. See that boggy moss there? Well, that's ideal for poultices, so they say. You'd expect to see something here, wouldn't you?